Well, this ties into, frankly, every single topic that we're about to talk about this hour. I think that we might be witnessing a Rishi Sunak revival. Rishi is rallying. Look, first, he came out swinging against lefty immigration lawyers who are cheating the system, inventing fake backstories for economic migrants and taking wads of cash in order to game the asylum system. He said Labour's on their side and on the side of criminal gangs. Good for him. I think it's time for him to get a bit punchy and to call certain things out. That is the kind of thing that will resonate with voters. Labour is voting against anything that would help us control our borders, pretty much. They're not proposing a proper solution. In the meantime, rogue lawyers are taking cash in hand to create a tissue of lies to let migrants sneak in. And now it looks like instead of continually buying more luxury barges or using four-star hotels, we will be housing channel migrants in marquees and tents. Good. That is a deterrent. It has to be more cost-effective as well. Now, he's massively put Labour on the back foot over Just Stop Oil, hasn't he? Labour are funded, essentially, by Just Stop Oil. They're taking money off that group that breaks the law and are regarded by many as borderline environmental terrorists. Labour has committed to stopping the old oil and gas, hasn't it? The GMB union is now at war with Labour over potential job losses. Well, what does Sunak do? He promises more new oil and gas. It protects jobs, it protects energy security, but also, importantly, it tells people that he's actually on their side when it comes to not wanting net zero at all costs. It sends a message that he's not willing to blindly bankrupt this country to keep Greta Thunberg happy. And now he's also coming out against low-traffic neighbourhoods, saying that he's on the side of motorists. He's at least going to have a review into them. This is another good signal. I've got a little sneaky suspicion, just a little sneaky suspicion, that he might ditch the 2030 no new petrol or diesel car pledge before the next general election and really drive that home, if you'll excuse the rubbish pun there. But today, the news broke that teachers have taken a 6.5% pay rise. They will stop striking. He's seen off a few other strikes as well. He's got it absolutely right on Nigel Farage's banking issue, going into bat for him, calling out his actual former colleagues, in a way, in the banking sector. Keir Starmer, on the other hand, got it completely wrong. He just couldn't bring himself to back Farage, and you can bet your bottom dollar that he'd have come out all guns blazing for Gina Miller, wouldn't he? But Rishi Sunak is now drawing some serious lines in the sand. On immigration, he's coming on stronger. Labour, I mean, look, we all know that they'll do nothing to protect our borders, don't we? On net zero, Labour would plough on at all costs, and that will mean financial ruin for people. Sunak is exposing that. On motorists, Rishi is apparently on their side. Well, where's Keir Starmer? Look, he's got a long way to go. But I think he's having a good little spell here, Rishi. And if he keeps this up and plays his cards right at the next election, people will have to ask themselves this: where is Keir Starmer on the issues that I actually care about? And I think that could be a big problem for the Labour leader.